let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again.
Hey everyone, it's DaGadgetGuru. Okay, this is gonna be like a, I don't know, I'm gonna call it a meta explanation by DaGadgetGuru. I don't know exactly what I want to call it, but I'll just call it meta explanation. Good name, throw it out there. Anyways, what this is gonna be about is when I went down to Anaheim, you know, all I saw was people going, well, make sure you have tons of samurai side deck, make sure you have tons of anti-samurai stuff, blah, 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 blah. When I got down there, like on Friday, well, Thursday and Friday, I was talking to people, asking them, you know, what do you think the top decks are going to be? What do you think the decks to beat are going to be? Blah, 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 blah. And everyone said, you know, samurai, 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 samurai. Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, top 8 will all be samurai. Or I even met some people who said top 32 will all be samurai. And I was like, well, okay, that's an interesting prediction, you know. The top 8 I could kind of agree with, but then, like, when you start thinking about it, I was like, well, let's stop and think about it logically, because I asked a lot of people. I let them give their answer, and then I, you know, responded back, and I started talking to them, and I'm like, I honestly don't think samurai are going to do that well. And everyone's like, why? I'm like, well, they did well at the last Shonen Jump. Everyone's expecting people to net deck the samurai deck, which means everyone's going to be running hate for the samurai deck. Now, samurai are an amazing deck. Samurai are good. The problem is, right now, the samurai decks running around right now rely on Shien. They go, boom, summon Shien, pass to you. Now, if you can get that Shien off the field, Penguin Soldier, Fossil Dyna, Puppet Plant, Tribute It, anything like that, then the whole deck is like, ugh, and it just looks at you and goes, oh shit, what do I do now? Obviously they can top deck into good stuff, they have double edge, I mean they're not automatically dead, but like when you get rid of that Shien, it punishes them very bad. Like I mean I've had several matchups where like I was versus someone and they had like Shien Grandmaster and something else, all special summon, they push into my Fossil Dyna, and when they read his effect they went, what? You know? It doesn't help that I shrunk the Shien. You know, that doesn't help either. But, you know, I mean, they looked at the Fossil Dyna and went, what the fuck does that do? You know, they do the same thing with Penguin Soldier, Fossil Dyna. It's actually why Guard is becoming good again. Many people have regarded Gravekeeper Guard as a bad card. Bad card for a while. I didn't even notice my camera was crooked. Hi, how are you today? But it regarded as a bad card for a while, and honestly, it's not a bad card anymore because they always synchro for that Shien, and if they hit a spy, you can grab that guard, you know, I mean, or just set the guard anyway, you know. So I mean, when they hit the guard, you're like, oh look, Gravekeeper Guard, boom. Another pro tech I saw at SAC Anaheim, I don't remember his name, Louis something. I think it's like Louis Cordello or something. I can't think of his name. Louis something. I don't know your name, so I can't give you a shout out due to your name. I'm sorry. I know your first name is Louis because I played you. I played him in one of the side events. He was running Gravekeepers. He was running one of the most amazing tech cards I have seen in a very, very long time. And I actually pulled it out, if I can find it for you guys. Give me 1 second. No. Oh, yeah. Shh. My book's over here. Alright, and I got one of it just to show you guys what it is, because I read this card and went, oh my god, I want to build Gravekeepers now. The card is called Broken Blocker. Now, if you don't know what this card does, it's a really evil card. It says, activate only a defense position monster you control whose defense is higher than its attack is destroyed by battle. Now, that means Spy or Guard. If either one of those are destroyed by battle, you can activate this. Now, what it does. Special summon up to 2 monsters with the same name of that monster from your deck and face up defense. That he was coupling that, like basically I saw someone, they had Shien, they ran into his Spy, and Spy flipped, and he got Spy, or he got what do you call that thing? I can't think of that thing's name. The little tribute one blow up a card. Descendant. There you go. Descendant. He grabbed Descendant. And then he went Broken Blocker, and the guy's like, oh crap. If I don't negate that, he gets 2 more spies for free to his field. So he had to negate it with the Shien, and then the Shien got compulsory, and I was just like, wow, that is stupid as hell. So I mean, it was funny, you know. I mean, it was so funny. He was using that to not only either they let you have more monsters or they waste their Shien negate and you blow it up. He actually won the finals of the regionals he was in because I versed him in a regionals block. He actually won the finals of the regionals in because he was playing Monarch, and the Monarch guy summoned Mobius the turn before, and he had Broken Blocker in hand, and he top decked Spy. So he set Spy, set Broken Blocker. The dude goes, Mobius attacks over Spy. He gets Descendant. He activates Broken Blocker, grabs 2 more Spy, and then he draws what was that card? Necro Valley. He draws Necro Valley, so he's like, play Necro Valley, switch them all to attack, pop a Spy off, destroy the Mobius, attack for game. I'm like, wow. So, I mean, that card's just really pro-teching Gravekeepers. And, you know, it's just... Back to what I was saying. The reason I don't think Samurai did as well as they were supposed to do is because you had everyone going, there's going to be a lot of Samurai here. I'm going to main deck Samurai hate. I mean, I can't tell you how many Formula Monarch, Fog Monarch decks I saw running Puppet Plant main deck. I saw, like, Debris Synchro decks running Puppet Plant main deck just to go take your monster Synchro. I mean, there was so much hate for Samurais. And literally, like I said, when a Samurai deck it does one big thing, and if you can get all that crap off the field, the deck just looks at you and goes, thanks, asshole. Your turn. I mean, that's all it does. This is what the deck does. So, you know, that's why I think Samurai didn't sweep the competition. Because, like, every time I saw a Samurai playing someone, you know, Game 1 the Samurai would win, Game 2 the guy sides in 10 cards. It's like, dude, I feel bad for that Samurai player. Samurai sides maybe 3. He's like, I'll size a few cards. The other guy's like, I'm siding my entire side deck on you, you motherfreaker. You know, so I think there was too much Samurai hate for Samurai to prosper. And you know, as we saw from the you know, the top event coverage, you know, skill drain variants are getting big. You know, I mean, especially Gemini variants. I mean, I know one of my friends entered and he versed 5 of them. And so basically he got scrubbed out pretty hard because he's running Dragoonity, so he got messed over hardcore. But yeah, he ran into 5 of them. Another person I know who was running a variant of that deck, a Gemini variant, ran into 4 of them. So I mean, I don't, in this meta right now, I don't believe anything's set in stone. I believe any deck has a potential to take a YCS. The whole Samurai hype bullshit is just a bunch of crap. Basically, be innovative, be smart, and play your cards accordingly, and you can whoop the crap out of Samurai. I did it, and I ran gadgets, motherfreaker. Gadgets. That's not even meta. So, just pick your cards more carefully. That's all you gotta do. If you're running fish, main deck Puppet Plants. If Samurais honestly own you that bad, be like, fuck it. Treeborn, Puppet Plant, Colon Cant, game over. If you have to do something like that, then do it. Just do what you have to do. So, like I said, this has been like a meta discussion, whatever thing, by DaGadgetGuru, and I'll keep the videos coming, and I will see you all later.